inside my cruise control and overdrive. Need to take my baby for a ride. Ooh, she's like a smooth stretch of highway. Ooh, like a cool summer breeze. If my motor's running right, or we might lose control tonight. Got the shape I love to squeeze, looks that bring me to my knees. Oh please, let it roll tonight.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. Here we go into Week 3 of the 2023 football season, and we are at Firelands Health Stadium on Campbell Street behind Perkins High School for a battle of the Pirates. Rocky River Pirates, Perkins Pirates. And pretty sharp uniforms, aren't they? Everyone loves gray nowadays. Isn't it amazing? Everybody loves to have gray uniforms, and Perkins has it adorned with their normal black and white uniforms. There's a look at the Tank Tetzloff Memorial Practice Field behind Perkins High School. Our pregame tonight brought to you by Baybell Restaurant and the Bayview Center Bait Shop, all located in Bayview. Boy, we have been so lucky on Friday night so far this year. Third week of sunshine and 73, 72 degree temperatures before we get the ball games underway. Pirates won the Lake Division in 2022. Some questions on what Perkins would be doing for an encore after 2 weeks because really the teams they face in the first couple of weeks maybe not tested as much as you would like them to be. But now they've got an undefeated team here in Rocky River coming in for Week 3. I could almost smell that stuff right through the camera. It just looks so good when the boosters start getting that stuff all together. Look into the... Who the heck is that?
Mark Fogg Fan Club.
Hi, Mark.
And Bill will say nothing.
Hi, Mark.
Yes, sir, let's go.
I love it. Yeah. Here we are down to the Perkins sidelines. Head coach Jalen Santoro getting his ball club set for week number 3. Well, the Pirates facing the Pirates and the Rocky River version tonight, coming in at 2-0. An explosive offense of their own, averaging over 48 points in the first 2 games of the season. They opened their season with a 55-42 victory over Harvey, and then easily beat John Marshall last week, 42-6. Rocky River out of the Great Lakes West Conference with teams like Bay, Westlake, and Elyria Catholic, so they'll play some pretty good teams once their conference season gets going. But once again, when you look at who they've played so far, it's kind of like Perkins. They haven't really severely been tested, but we'll see how it all shakes out here in Week 3 with the unbeaten battle of the Pirates. Your fan of the week is coming up for Snow Trails Winter Resort, located in the heart of Ohio in Mansfield. Oh, I wouldn't mistake those vocal cords for anybody on the right-hand side of that screen. She's even got the gray T-shirt on as well. Nice to see you, Karen. Fan of the Week is brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort, located in Mansfield. And your pregame brought to you by the Baybell Restaurant and Bayview Center Bait Shop, both, of course, in Bayview. Yeah, it wouldn't do much good on the scoreboard to put Pirates and Pirates up there, and no one would know who was where. But Perkins hosting Rocky River on this sunshiny Friday night for week number 3. Logan Lesh, boy, what a story he's been so far. A lot of talk before the season got going about the numbers he possibly could put up this year, and boy, he's picked up this year right where he left off last year. He's completed 70% of his passes, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, threw for 400 yards, and again, very limited action in the first 2 weeks of the season. Also scored half of his rushing carries this season with 3 rushing touchdowns on 6 carries. It's crazy when you start thinking about these numbers. Brady Legando with a big game for the Pirates in Week 2 after Braylon Collier was the leading receiver for Perkins in Week number 1. Oh, Neon. Blowing our camera wide open. No, it's a camera. We're live. Smile. There you go. We got the picture. Taking a look up at the Hermes Parker Concrete press box for this year as the Perkins High School Marching Band comes onto the field. One of the players to watch for Rocky River is going to be their senior quarterback, and Julian Patty, who leads their offense, throwing for 9 touchdowns. He's only thrown 1 interception while completing 63% of his passes for 657 yards. Favorite target, Ryan Ricchetti, 11 receptions, 216 yards on the year with 4 touchdowns. Rocky River running back Nick DeSalvo, certainly a threat. Also in the passing game as he averages 117 yards rushing, 94 yards in receptions this year. From head to toe, isn't that a look that everyone around Perkins Township should be emulating?
You want to stay back to back?
That's just great stuff. Love the spirit of high school football. It's the first time that these two teams are getting together on the gridiron, and the Pirates and Pirates duking it out. Perkins High School alma mater. And now getting closer to game time with the Pirates ready to make their entrance onto the field. And boy, what a shootout we're going to see here, especially in the first half as these two teams really go at it until the Pirates of Perkins High School finally really grab control of this thing. No problem finding the banner to run through because just look for the neon, and there it is right there as the gray-clad Pirates. That's a sharp look, actually, for this football team as we get set to open up the home season for 2023. Great shot of Strickfadden Park on Bell Avenue. Remember old Strickfadden's nursery that used to be there? Oh, great stuff. The old fish house in Huron with knickknacks, snacks, BS facts, all in one spot. The old fish house in Huron. Going to bring you tonight's first quarter of action as Perkins plays host to Rocky River. Cheerleaders in high gear getting set to roll. And doing the kicking for the Pirates, Noah Normington Slay. One of the non-ending list of Normington Slays doing that kind of kicking. And what a great thing it is to have a kicker that can put to the opposition at the 20. And no better than that every time. First play of the ball game is a completed pass to Andrew Lang. Pickup of 9 yards. And then a pickup of 6 yards for Ryan Ricchetti. 5'9", 182-pound senior. Up top, we have just short his intended receiver. That was a pretty good job by Orrin Grieve coming back to the ball and almost got it. The official just gives him a smile. Nope, sell it all you want to, but that one doesn't make it. There's that guy we told you about before, Nick DeSalvo. Really nice stop downfield by Braylon Collier. Not before a 22-yard pickup, though, a first down to the Pirate 43-yard line. Take another look for Matthews Ford as you've got Julian Patty standing tall in the pocket and delivering it on the money. Collier was not going to let him go another yard. Perkins 43-yard line. Again, Patty for Ricchetti. Pickup of 8 to the Pirate 35-yard line. Now pressure. Mikey Young, another sure-handed tackler for the Pirates, throwing that play for a yard loss. And on fourth down, the incomplete pass means they turn it over to the Perkins Pirates on downs with 8:51 left to go in the first quarter. 3 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock for the opening drive for Rocky River. Besides, River now jumping off sides as well, giving him a bonus 5. Here are some signs of good business. Please support these local area businesses. Dockside Cafe, Brady Signs, the Bay Bell, Noble Axes, J Bistro, Cameo Pizza, S&H Blinds and Floors, Pizza House West. Gets better every time, doesn't it? Lesh carrying for a few.
Just count it!
Quick toss out by Lesh. It's Caden Nixon on the catch for 10 yards to the Rocky River 40. Well, it's tough when you're a team like Rocky River and you go for it on fourth down and you give up any kind of field position to this Perkins offense. They are hard to stop. There's just weapons from side to side. Isaac Bunce, 5'9", 200-pound junior. From the 32-yard line, Bunce again. I'm going to watch this play once again with Isaac taking the handoff. Down he goes. Down at the 6-yard line. The Pirates knocking on the door early in this football game. It's 1 yard to the 5. One of the rare incompletions you see out of Logan Lesh trying to hit Braylon Collier. Hello. Lesh just short of the goal line. Well, the Pirates on the doorstep. And Logan through the middle, just following that big offensive line. And you've got Ben Boger saying, hey, I had the ball. This will tell the story here under Matthews Ford. Second look. He's across the goal line. It can come out anytime it wants to now, but once it crosses the goal line in the possession of number 5, it's 6 points. Noah Normington Slay for the extra point. 9 plays, 64 yards. Took 4 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock, and the Perkins Pirates with a 7-0 lead on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Again, second time in this game that Slay has put them at the 20-yard line to start their drive. Not much there. Second down and 11. Pump once, pump twice, not enough to fool the Pirates. Braxton Martin, the INT for the good guys, and now Perkins has it on the 13-yard line. Another look for Matthews Ford as Patty pumps once, pumps twice. Nobody bid on it, including Martin, who goes right up in front of the intended receiver and pulls that down, and even has a blocker in front of him in Brady Legando. Perkins set up on the 13-yard line, and Lesh going for the end zone immediately, but it's turned right back on the interception by Cam Bulkowski. First interception of the year thrown by Lesh and the Pirates. Special thanks going out to the following local businesses. Rocky River right back on offense once again, and a touchback at their own 20-yard line. You can see the Pirate line jumping a little bit earlier on the encroachment call. It'll take them out to the 25. Incomplete pass. And now Nick DeSalvo. Uh-oh. Let's see, when he gets in the open field, he can turn it on. Young man is 5'8", 180 pounds. Taking it to the house. Again, averaging 94 yards per game. He almost got it all in this run right here. 75 yards for a score down the visitor sidelines. And Rocky River within a point of the tie. And there it is, 3:48 to go in the first quarter. A two-play, 80-yard drive, just 22 seconds off the clock, and our Civista Bank scoreboard has each Pirate team with 7. Lesh faking left, running the other way, and what a nice hole he had opened up before sliding down after a 9-yard pickup. You know, I don't know of many players at the quarterback spot who have got better touches with the ball than what Lesh does, and that one just missed. I mean, throwing the long ball. Thanks to the following local businesses for supporting us here at the North Coast Game of the Week. Matthews Ford, Cook Aluminum, Hermes Parker Concrete, Noble Fun, Schmid Architects, Steinemann Hafner Insurance, Payne Nichols and Company, Sandusky Steel and Supply, Gnomes Podiatric Medicine. Somewhere neon, somewhere white. It's all looking good. Civista Bank scoreboard all knotted up at 7 apiece, and Logan Lesh. Here's the way to run the football, guys. For 30 yards. All the way to the Rocky River 22-yard line. That's worth another look here for Matthews Ford. And look at the left side of the line. Being led right there by Hayden Bellini. That's kind of what the stiff arm's all about. You will not tackle me without paying the price. They got him high and low. And finally down on the 22-yard line of Rocky River. Flush out of bounds with the ball after a 9-yard pickup to the 13. And Isaac bunts for 6 to the 7. And what you're looking at right now is a steady diet of Isaac bunts. He's at the 5. And the young man we talked about a few moments earlier, Bellini, a little shaken up. I love this. Before he goes off the field, something to say to that offensive unit. Maybe something to the tune of, finish this. And Isaac Bunce playing heed to the pep talk from Bellini. From 5 yards out, Bunce into the end zone, finishing off a 7-play, 61-yard drive. And Perkins now with a 14-7 lead. Troy Baumgardner. Sidelines. From the booth down to the sidelines. He's nodding at something because the camera's on him and he's saying, yep, that's where this camera should be.
How you doing?
Hello, Drake. It's alumni night on the sidelines as well. Five-yard pass play to open the series to Ricchetti. So take another look for Matthews Ford. Patty knew exactly where he was going right off the bat. But Weston Sturzinger, you don't get that much, and no more. 5-yard pickup out to the 25. And then it's DeSalvo. That's a tough 4 yards right there. The Pirates from up in the Cleveland area with River on the helmets. I always wonder if it'd be more intimidating if they wrote Rocky on their helmets. Either way, we're at the end of the first quarter after that 3-yard loss. The good Pirates with a 14-7 lead. Quarter number 2 is next. Let's spend the day here at this place. Strickfaden Park on Bell Avenue. Bay Bell Restaurant is the sponsor coming up for our second quarter.
A bee flying around. Look at it.
Get away from me. The bees never understand that they're not wanted. You can shoo at them. You can do anything. They don't get it. You can spray them and they'll stay there until they fall. Here is another big play for Rocky River. Pass completion for Andrew Lang all the way down to the Pirate 5-yard line. A 66-yard completion. Defended by Sturzinger in the end zone. And finally DeSalvo. Well, looked like the Pirates had him stopped. And DeSalvo bounced to the outside and brought it to the house. Take another look right here as DeSalvo tries that right side. Perkins looked like they had him stopped, but DeSalvo never got wrapped up, so he bounced it to the outside and takes it 5 yards into the end zone, climaxing an 8-play, 80-yard drive. And the extra point placement would tie the game at 14 with 11:32 left to go in the second quarter. Pirates again with great field position out at their 44-yard line to start this drive. Isaac Bunce with some good downhill running straight off right tackle. Pickup of 6 and a first down on the Rocky River 46-yard line. Nice play fake by Lesh, and then look who's all by himself. Weston Sturzinger in the end zone, which is good for 46 yards. And this is your team play of the game, brought to you by Tarina and the team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Professional Realty. Tarina and Company says, watch this teamwork. There's a play fake, Lesh stays low, defensive backfield bites, and Sturzinger waves bye-bye. And you know, it's normally, if Weston lays his hands on the football, it's going to get wrapped up. Live, laugh, love, and list with Tarina Sidoti, Realtor at Berkshire Hathaway. And the extra point placement again by Normington Slay on the button, and Perkins with a 21-14 lead, a 3-play 54-yard drive, taking just 50 seconds off the clock. And if trading touchdowns early in this ball game. Sliding on top of that football, Rocky River will start on their own 27, and watch DeSalvo. There he is, and there he goes. Nobody put a hand on him the whole way. Take another look. To a nice big hole. Cuts it out and back in. Boy, he read that field well. And untouched, 73 yards for a score. Boy, DeSalvo with 2 big runs in this game already. 75 earlier. 73 on this one. Extra point failing, leaving Perkins on top, 21-20. Here's Sturzinger on the return.
Number 4, Weston Sturzinger on the return.
Perkins will start on their 22. Isaac Bunce with a good solid 14-yard run to get things started. Here's another look at the junior running back of the Pirates. Great blocking again up front by the Pirate front wall. Pass completion for Wyatt Nemitz. You see that little yellow thing laying on the field right there. That would bring it back for a holding call.
Number 18, Isaac Bunce, the ball carrier.
For 20, Reagan!
And Bunce again. Now look at the blocking up front, and Bunce exploding through that hole. You got to applaud the offensive line right here. But Bunce, when he sees that hole, hitting it hard. Getting that ball into Rocky River territory at the 43-yard line after a 15-yard pickup. It worked last time. Let's try it again. Same result, except 14 yards this time. You know, this is really kind of a neat part of the game because Perkins has never been, well, like Coach Santoro said after the game, punched in the gut like this all year long. It's basically been all their way. Now here, they've got to respond because Rocky River is punched right back in this game. So how does Perkins respond? I think this drive is starting to indicate that just a little bit. Short pickup there for Bunce of 3 yards. Wyatt Nemitz. Down to the 4-yard line. This is a tough one to defend right here. Little play fake, and Lesh right on the button, just past that outstretched lineman's arms. It's patterned by Nemitz. Tough to defend. He's got the ball first down at the 4-yard line. Here's Bunce. Nice little cutback by Isaac, but it was a good job of Rocky River closing the hole after a couple of yards. Looked like Isaac might get in that time, but just pushed back. They'll try it again from the 2-yard line. Pirates calling timeout to talk about it. Special thanks going out to the following local businesses for their support here at the Game of the Week. Bunce. Man, looked kind of easy, didn't it? This is kind of something the Pirates just kind of drew up on the sidelines. It's like, hey, why don't we just put Isaac back there and give it to him, let him run it. Drawn up to perfection, and the Pirates, from 2 yards away, climax an 11-play, 78-yard drive that took 4:31 off the clock. And Noah Normington Slay once again, 4 for 4 now to make it an 8-point ball game. And watch this kickoff roll around. Rocky River deep at their own end of the field. From the 10-yard line. A little help on the officiating out there by Joey Diedrich. Well, you've got everybody yelling and screaming and hollering. Safety makes a difference. Quarterback lets it go. And who is right there but none other than Cam Fosco. Talk about the dream of a defensive end.
I totally missed that shot, Mark. I apologize right here.
Tom with true confessions here. It's your play of the game brought to you by Civista Bank. It's actually looking almost like the quarterback gets his forward progress stopped as he tries to roll away from the pressure. Great job of holding on to him. Right there, he's got a foot in the end zone, so I'm thinking safety, safety, safety. But Fosco is the one that comes down with the ball after he let it loose. Credit some great defensive pressure for the Pirates to number 56, Reagan Kaufman, a 6 foot, 190-pound junior. Spelling the difference in that one. It's your play of the game for Civista Bank. Focused on you. Not focused on Cam Fosco, but focused on you. There's your Perkins lead of 35-20. As finally, Perkins able to put 2 scores in a row together to open up a little bit of distance here. Boy, that ball going out of bounds inside the 5, so Rocky River gets a start on their 35. And first you get a running play for Ryan Ricchetti, who goes for just a yard. And now Ricchetti will receive it for 11 and a first down out at the 47-yard line. Ricchetti again for a short one to the 48-yard line. Incomplete pass intended for Ricchetti.
The Candyman. The Candyman.
Is it Easter already?
All right, guys.
Jake Ziegler with his dad's sense of humor. Pretty nice job by the receiver, Bulkowski.
Hey, you're all right, Mike. Go, get back. Watch the man.
A second down and 11 play. Oof. That's one that Rowan McDougal would love to have back. And the Pirates with timeout, they don't want that to happen again. Don't get beat deep. Thanks to the following local businesses for their support of the North Coast Game of the Week. Good Time Lake Erie Cruises, Wake Up and Waffle, Cold Water Company, Schmid Architects, Shore House Tavern, The Crimus Company, Pizza House West, Julian Patty wants to throw, all sorts of pressure, and throws off that back foot, which goes out of bounds. Again, great defensive pressure by the Pirates. Well, that's disaster when you try and punt the football away and it goes zipping over your head like that. So Perkins takes over on the Rocky River 33. And again, we told you earlier how dangerous it is to give up great field position to a team that's as explosive as this. Weston Sturzinger with a rolling catch for 11. And now Sturzinger for 13 more. On just like that, the Pirates are all the way down to the 9-yard line. Isaac Bunce, play that's worked so well so far, takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. See that flag go down. Pirates are saying they're in the end zone, and they may have been, but an illegal shift will bring that play back. Fear not, Pirates still with Isaac Bunce running the football, and that's from 6 yards away. Took just 4 plays to go that 33 yards after the errant snap via the punt. Bringing the heat is for Gunlock Sheet Metal Works Incorporated on Columbus Avenue. This is the heat of the offensive line right now. Look at that push. And Bunce just keeps on pushing when he gets into the line and falls into the end zone for 6. And Isaac Bunce in the middle of an outstanding night for Perkins. 6-yard touchdown run. That's bringing the heat for Gunlock Sheet Metal Works. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and refrigeration since 1889. Extra point good. 42-20. Perkins now with the lead. Yeah, a little flea flicker, and you could hear the sidelines yelling it, and the Pirates blew it up. That comes with only 13 seconds to go. The sidelines started yelling flea flicker right about here, and the Pirates adjusted, and that play blew sky high. Pirates getting the ball back. Time winding down in the first half. Lesh in a nice sideline pattern for Sturzinger for 12 yards down to the 17-yard line. And that little dump off into the flats for Bunce, who takes it out of bounds at the 13. And very quickly before the half comes to a close, chance for the Pirates to get on the field and let Noah Normington slay. Boom one through from 29 yards away. Perkins has assumed control at halftime, 45-20. Well, enjoy this, folks, because pretty soon it's going to turn pretty colors. Heart Tongue Title bringing you our third quarter of our Game of the Week tonight. Heart Tongue Title supporting local youth athletics for decades. That's actually a trail I love walking during the wintertime. You get some great scenery out there when it's just had a freshly fallen snow. Perkins with a 45-20 lead at the break. Remember, it was 21-20, where the Pirates of Perkins went on with 24 unanswered points. And man, they did that in just about 5 minutes worth of clock. It's pretty darn good. And now Perkins will get the ball first in the second half. Will start from their 41 after the return by Martin. Isaac Bunce will start with a 7-yard gain. Just shy of midfield. Bunce again will barrel across midfield and into Rocky River territory at the 38-yard line. Pancake Play of the Game is up next for Sandusky Bay Pancake House. Serving you with the greatest pancakes in the world since 1966. Isaac Bunce, the offer of just one of many of his great runs on the night. Your Pancake Play of the Game for Sandusky Bay Pancake House, a $10 gift card for Isaac Bunce for our Play of the Game.
Number 18, Isaac Bunce, the ball carrier.
Lesh on the rollout and the throwback. And Bunce not able to corral it in. Might have been looking upfield a little bit before he wrapped that ball up. You got Lesh on the carry and that little slide for the 10-yard gain down to the Rocky River 25-yard line. Bunce back to work again for 7 yards to the 18. There's your Civista Bank scoreboard. Battle of 2-0 Perkins Pirates and 2-0 Rocky River Pirates. So far in the hands of the good guys. Bunce just keeps pounding that ball. And right now it is Isaac Bunce workhorse time. All the way down around the 3-yard line after a 4-yard pickup. Bunce the workhorse. Nicely set up. Play fake to him and Logan Lesh into the end zone for the score from 3 yards out. Pirates used 4 minutes and 23 seconds on that drive to go 10 plays and 59 yards. By the Numbers Play of the Game is brought to you by James Ruthsat, CPA, Income Tax, and Accounting. Bunce has pounded it and pounded and pounded it, so the defense collapse on Bunce. Set up beautifully, and look at Lesh take that just about unscathed to the end zone, where Perkins now stretches their lead to 51-20. That's your By the Numbers Play of the Game for James Ruthsat's Income Tax and Accounting Service. Again, Noah Normington Slay true to the mark, and it's a 52-20 Perkins lead on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Rocky River is going to start this drive on their 29-yard line after the return by Cam Bulkowski. DeSalvo carries for 6. These nagging injuries starting to accumulate for the Pirates. Braxton Martin right there. I tell you what, Mikey Young is truly a gifted athlete. When you stick a linebacker out there on deep coverage and know that he's going to be with him step for step, that's pretty special stuff. That pass for Ricchetti. And now for big number 20, Andrew Lang.
And Julian Patty's pass is completed.
That's good for 40 yards into the end zone. And this is the way Rocky River seems to be scoring tonight. It's the big plays that are really killing Perkins. Something I'm sure that Coach Santoro and the staff will be working on as they have 2 weeks to get ready for Bellevue. Extra point conversion for 2 is right there, and with 5:35 left to go in the third, it's now 52-28. As you see on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Boy, not a badly thrown ball. There was a lot of traffic down there, and almost a great catch by Sturzinger. Back to the ground, and Isaac bunts for 4, bringing up a 3rd down and 6. As we get you to Signs of Good Business up next, please support these local area businesses. Capizzi's Pizzeria. Gunlock Sheet Metal on Columbus Ave. Crush Wine Bar. David F. Cook Funeral and Cremation Services. Wendy's. Noble Crafts. Schmid Architects. Kohler Furnace and Sheet Metal. Diedrich Motors. Pass play for Sturzinger for 14. Pirates being penalized for an illegal shift. And that play would bring it back to the 36. Where Isaac Bunce just continues to pound away for 14 right there. Getting off big chunks of yardage. So we take another look for Matthews Ford. And again, credit the Perkins line. Big block thrown up front that time. Eli Sanchez. $16-yard line as Bunce gets it again off that direct snap. That ball down to the 12-yard line. Here's your North Coast moment for Shores and Islands, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. And as the sun is setting in the west and the star is about to come out, I think we're going to have a nice, lovely full moon tonight.
So normally happens on Thursday nights at the Jackson Street Pier in downtown Sandusky.
What a joy, what a blessing. With every brand new day we're allowed to see. Thank you. That's a song off the new album called
Carlos Jones and Company. Gotta love that reggae stuff, right? A nickel goes out to the person who can tell us exactly how many bugs were in that picture. That's your North Coast moment for Shores and Islands, Ohio. It's part of our fall here on the North Coast. And speaking of falls, how about that one into the end zone for Isaac Bunce? This continues to have a great night. 7 plays, 49 yards, caps that off with a 7-point run into the end zone. Well, he just was not going to go down till he was in that end zone. Nicely done by Bunce. 3 minutes and 51 seconds for the Pirates on that drive into the end zone. It comes with 1:41 left to play in quarter number 3. And with Noah Normington Slay, just like clockwork, puts another one up for a 59-28 Perkins lead over Rocky River on our Civista Bank scoreboard. And of course, now with a 31-point lead, so it turned into a running clock. 30 points or more in the second half. Julian Patty down the middle. Pick up his man for 19 yards in the pass play to Grieve. And Grieve once again. It's a little shifty run that time for a 9-yard pickup, and all of a sudden, Rocky River on the move again on your North Coast Game of the Week at the end of 3. And as we normally do for some reason or another, we follow our third quarter with our fourth quarter, which is brought to you by Restore Pro Disaster Cleanup and Restoration. Boy, have they been busy the last couple of weeks. James Roussat, CPA, Income Tax and Accounting Service. And from Strickfadden Park to Firelands Health Stadium for our fourth quarter. Rocky River, like strictly to the airwaves. It makes no difference here about going out of bounds whatsoever because the clock just keeps moving when you've got that running clock in the second half. Nice defensive play for the Pirates by Dylan Crabtree.
He's coming! Here comes Owen! Owen! That close, baby! Give me one!
Reagan Coffin on the chase that time.
Get lined up! All right, look, we're toward up the seam! All right, look, we're toward up the seam! Outside.
Here comes DeSalvo. Runs out of room on the far side of the field. And down around the 31-yard line.
Knock over top, Wes! You're offside, man! Owen, back up!
Thanks to the following businesses for their support. Please support these local area businesses. Daly's Pub, UBS Financial Services, Fidelity National Title, Leslie Murray Law, The Landmark Kitchen and Bar, Luco. Here's your Civista Bank scoreboard telling the important numbers of this contest.
Good, Mike. Hey, Wes!
The ball out of bounds right down around the Perkins 26-yard line. This time Rocky River unable to break the big play. They're just methodically marching it down the field. And I'm telling you what, that was right on the button. Weston Sturzinger on that stop. Pass play for Rowan McDougal. It's worth another look right here for Matthews Ford. It's a great catch when you start talking about the defensive hit that was made as the ball arrived. Boom. Sturzinger wanted the ball. In the process of ripping at the ball, made the tackle as well. Weston thinking of you're going after me again? What's wrong with you? Penalty flag extending this series for just a tad. No place to run that time for the quarterback, Julian Patty. And that incomplete pass would turn it over on downs to the Pirates, who get the football back. Rocky River, again, a lot of this because of the running clock, used 8 minutes and 45 seconds of the clock on that last drive. Here's Isaac Bunce. You know, we talk about workhorses. This young man carried the football 32 times in this football game. That's a lot of carries. Lush now taking a knee and letting the clock wind down, but Bunce with his 32 carries on the night, 218 yards. Not bad at all. Logan Lesh throwing for 129. Weston Sturzinger, 5 catches, 96 yards on the ball game. And the Perkins Pirates stay unbeaten on the year, 3-0. And congratulations on their home opening victory, 59-28. Pirates, a happy bunch of campers as they celebrate their victory. When we meet you again next week, we'll get a good look at the Margaretta Polar Bears next up on our Game of the Week.